Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 8 of Civilization 6 as Rome. We've temporarily peaced out with Greece, managing to take one of their cities, one of their great works, all of their money and one of their resources. I've got far too many spices at the moment anyway. But it does mean that I've got a chance to allow my units to recover, because we were in a position where we were actually in danger of losing a relatively well upgraded legion and a relatively well upgraded crossbowman. So at least we've got out of that now. So my intention at the moment is to just go and use this scout to try and find where England is. They do have a settler wandering around down here, which I'm not entirely thrilled about, but at the same time there's not really a lot I can do about that. Let's go ahead and get the shrine here now. It's probably time. There is a barbarian camp up there that probably needs clearing, so let's go and have a look at the potential for that. I really do want to keep this crossbowman around Antium, simply because of all these English units that are roaming around. This is also why I'm trying to build walls everywhere as well, just to make sure we've got the ability to defend from that should they attempt to try and attack us from behind. Everybody else though, you're going to get upgraded to a crossbow, and everybody else is going to upgrade and get all of their health back and everything. Colosseum has been finished, so unfortunately I didn't get that on this particular game. Got it in my other game. So we've got some barbarians up here, not too sure where they came from. You could probably finish that barbarian off. You're in a little bit of danger from this one, but I really wish the camera wouldn't keep moving like that. It's very annoying. Only gave us 1 XP. You might be alright. Our faith's not doing particularly well at the moment because we are getting all the faith... Oh, that's Greece. Never mind. Ignore me. So you're going to heal up. And we want these units in a position where they can start to move forwards and attack Athens later on. So you can actually stay there. You're in a good position for that. You can stay there. I think everyone else is in pretty much the right place. Rome could go and get the... Say, campus could be useful. We do have a few mountains. I'd like to get the watermill though first for the extra production. Then we'll probably try and get a campus here. So that should work out for us. Knossos, what do we want here? +1 amenities, housing capacity. You're not quite there yet. We could get the bath. We'd have to replace a farm though, which is not the worst thing ever. So let's go and get one of those in. You guys are literally just going to stay on Fortify now, as are you. And you're going to sleep. And you can fortify as... In fact, you can move there. And fortify. And yeah, there's a few units hovering around. I'm sure we can probably kill off a scout with a spearman, surely. There we go, nicely done. And we'll heal up and see if we can go and sort the camp out. So we'll go on to the next turn, because there's not much else we can do there. Hopefully England aren't going to use this as an opportunity to declare a surprise war, because that would suck. We did manage to survive being attacked by that guy. Aquila's got a lot of barbarians around. You guys should probably just heal up. No more barbarians around up here that I can see, so let's fortify you. You are going to fortify, and we can claim a great person. We can get ourselves a... Oh, another great general. Genghis Khan. Combat strength and movement to medieval and Renaissance era units within 2 tiles. Grants 1 promotion level and 25 combat experience to a military land unit. I guess we can go ahead and get him. So, you were giving us classical and medieval era. And you give us... medieval and Renaissance. So if we just have a look at the tech tree, because you only really affect our melee units, our legion is classical era, and the upgrade for you is going to be Renaissance. But you are classical, and you give movement to medieval and Renaissance. Yeah, so unfortunately that wouldn't work. Also, let me just check that. Land units. It says combat strength, but movement to land units. Well, surely that's then got to include. Surely that's then got to include crossbowmen, right? Because it doesn't specifically say melee units. So let's transfer you to Knossos, and then we'll have more movement on these guys. So once we actually upgrade the Legion to a musketman, we can retire this general and get a experience boost on one of our units, which will be quite nice. But yes, we need to get Greece's capital. They've still got Sparta, but that's not really going to help them much.
With the advance of feudalism came the growth of iron armor, until, at last, a fighting man resembled an armadillo.
So, do we actually want to pick up that production? Because we're not really building these units at the moment anyway. I guess it wouldn't be terrible. It's probably better than building defensive buildings, which we're not really doing. So, let's go ahead and pop that in. We might find a better one later that we can get. So, we need to choose a new civic now, of course. So, discount on all unit upgrades. That would be really good. It would have been better before we upgraded them all anyway. They're pretty useless. They're pretty useless. Gold from envoys in city-states. That's actually really good. So, we'll get that one. That'll make us a lot of extra money. Unit needing orders. Let's go ahead and put you over here and link you up with that archer. Or that crossbowman. It sounded like a horse, but it also sounded like the old mobile artillery, the rocket artillery from Civilization 5.
Under fog. You must walk there to meet the extraordinary dreams.
Alhambra's a pretty nice wonder to get. 2 amenities from entertainment and provides a military policy slot. We can now have an extra trade route, so that's good. We can choose our research. We'll probably get sailing. It's a single turn. Let's just fill it in anyway. Choose our production at Antium. So we could upgrade to medieval walls. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Give us some more defense. Getting the market could be good as well. Let's go and get that. We built that hub for a reason. We do definitely want to get some more money coming in. Aquila. I'd love to be able to try and get Petra, but it'd be 95 turns. I'd also love to be able to try and get the pyramids. But that would be a huge number of turns as well. There's not really anything else here I can get that would give you more production, unfortunately. Let's work on the walls. What tiles are you working? You're actually working a decent production tile. Could probably get that food tile upgraded, which is most likely what we'll do next. Not too sure if we'll have a spare builder. You can just sleep it off. And Spearman versus Spearman. Who will win that encounter? We do have an upgrade, so I guess technically it should be us. You are going to improve that. And on to the next turn. If that guy's got a use left, we'll bring him back down and upgrade that wheat farm that we were looking at before.
It is not that life ashore is distasteful to me.
So there's sailing done. Just to get it sort of cleared up and out of the way. We could also get Celestial Navigation for 1 turn. So, again, let's just backfill it in and clear it. There are some texts that are optional. I was discussing this on the stream the other night. So, for example, you don't have to pick up archery. There's nothing that comes after archery. Technically, crossbowmen are an upgrade... where's crossbowmen? Crossbowmen are an upgrade to archers. But all you need to do is get machinery. You can skip out archery completely. You also don't need celestial navigation. It only unlocks the lighthouse, the Great Lighthouse, and the harbour. So you don't technically need to get that. Same with military tactics. Military tactics just allows you to upgrade spearmen to a pikeman. You don't have to take it. So there are a few texts that just sort of stop when you don't need to progress them any further. Barbarians approach. There are a lot of barbarians around here. I have to be honest about that. What we can probably do... In fact, we can't. We can't afford to get a crossbowman here. So I think we'll just try and pass through safely and move around and try and find where England is. That's the important thing for us right now. You guys just fortify. And we'll move up here. Now, you're probably on a hill or something. Yep, because we've used all of our movement. Let's start moving this way. And we'll just sort of skip round and try and find where England are. We will have to declare war again on Greece soon. England very, very craftily trying to sneak a settler down here. Okay, well that's done. So, industrial zones from apprenticeship and workshops, that could be useful. We can already get Renaissance walls now. And forts. But I think, I don't know, I really want to go for printing. I really want to try and rush the Forbidden City if I can get it. It's a lovely, lovely wonder. Rome. We could get the medieval walls here. We could try and get Alhambra, which could be useful. At the same time, we do need another trader. So let's go and work on that. It's only 4 turns. Cumae. You do have walls. You're kind of in the middle, so you're not entirely vulnerable. We could try and get some culture. We'd have to get rid of the stone. That'll give us some culture. We'll go and build a theatre square there. We have an envoy that we can send. Leventa, how many... Oh, 4 civilizations. And, we can actually become your suzerain. So let's go and do that. Now, what exactly do you give us? Because I cannot remember. Your builders can now make colossal head improvements. Fantastic. All we need now is a builder. So, that'd be quite nice. I'm trying to remember what the... I think it's culture and something. Colossal head. 2 faith, plus 1 faith for every 2 adjacent rainforests. We don't have a lot of rainforests, I suppose. It's not necessarily all that useful, but at least we have got another city-state that'll fight for us. Apparently we would have a major defeat here. So let's fortify and see if they come and attack me. You're going to continue this way around. Hopefully you'll be able to discover where England is. I still fully expect England to declare war again at some point. The Madabodhi Temple has been completed by Greece. Well, we weren't trying to build that anyway. I guess he's just finished that in Athens, which means we'll be able to take it from him later. So it's very nice of him to build wonders for us. Much appreciated. Can't really do anything here now. That's a shame. So where did he build that wonder? I can't even see it. Maybe he didn't build it here. Surely he hasn't built a wonder in Sparta. He wouldn't have had the production. Oh well, we'll go on to the next turn. Aquila is about to grow. I would like to get a worker here. We may end up just having to buy one. We've completed a trade route as well. That's given us a trading post. And well done, England. You've just lost your settler. So that's good. So 1 less city for England to produce. What could we potentially buy here that would help us? A horseman? I really want to get a builder. We'll get the horseman now, and then we'll get the builder when we can afford him, because the horseman will be able to run these units down. And we might be able to get ourselves another free settler. And if I get a settler, I'm just going to disband it, because you get 200 gold for selling a settler. Trade routes. Do we have any missions to get trade routes on? So, trigger a eureka moment. Trade route to the city. Kabul wants a trade route. So, let's see if we can go to Kabul. We can't reach Kabul. You'd think we would be able to, wouldn't you? If we send you to Ashen, though, maybe. So, transfer to another city. If we go to Ashen, then we may be able to reach Kabul. So, let's go on to the next turn. At least the city-states are doing a good job of trying to deal with the barbarians. Many of them as there are around. So we'll keep moving you up this way. And now we still can't reach Kabul, which is unfortunate. Or is that the new trade route? I think that's actually the new trade route. So where could we send you that would be good? Let's continue to go into Nan Madol, because that's a lot of gold and a bit of culture. And you could work on the temple. What would we like you to work on? A harbour's pretty pointless. You've already got the baths. Commercial hub could get us some more gold. The income's not terrible right now. We do need campuses, but again, no mountains here, so it's not the ideal city for it. Let's go for another temple. Is this one of the cities where we could actually buy... Yeah, we could get a missionary. So, may convert citizens to their religion. May not initiate theological combat with units of other religions, but can defend. So we could try and spread our religion elsewhere. Oh, there's a barbarian camp spawned right next to Rome. That's a bit of a pain. We can go ahead and deal with that, though, by means of crossbow. But let's go and deal with that guy first. So that's a nice, easy kill there. So, do we have any city where we could actually get ourselves... Yeah, we can get an apostle. May convert citizens to the religion and initiate theological combat. But if we take that, because I believe you can actually use these guys to improve your religion. So we'll see if we can do that. So we've got a horseman here. We should be able to nick this settler quite easily. Didn't quite finish it off, but we should be able to do that on the next turn. So let's go on to the next turn. And hopefully, if we can get that settler, then we'll just sell it and have 200 gold. We can buy a builder. Now, don't you finish him off. He's mine. Unless the barbarian suicides himself by running into the AI before. I've seen that happen. So yeah, you've spawned down there. You're going to continue up here because you're looking for England. You're going to start coming down here and deal with that barbarian camp. Then over here, we're actually going to move on to the settler first to get it. And then we're going to go and finish that unit off. And then we're going to take our settler, and when we can, we're going to delete the unit. We've got 133 gold. Now we've got 333 gold. So we can go in here, and we can instantly buy ourselves a builder. Fantastic. Choose our production in Rome. You're suggesting a commercial hub. I'd prefer a campus, so we can put one over here for a bonus of 2. We could put one here if we were willing to ditch the sheep and get a bonus of 3. But I think I'd prefer to keep some food going on, so let's go and do it there. It's because we've got the apostle selected, so we can see the number of worshippers in each city. So we can evangelize belief, we can launch an inquisition, we can spread the religion. Promotion, we can promote you to a translator. Religious spread is triple strength in cities of other civilizations, or we can make you a martyr. Relic is created if the apostle dies in theological combat. Well, what we're going to do first of all is evangelize belief. So now we get to choose a new belief. So each campus or commercial hub district in any city following this religion produces 1 science or +1 gold respectively. That could be useful. Tithe could be good as well. Let's just grab tithe. So 118 gold, well 31 gold, we'll see what that goes up to. So we've lost that unit now, but that's fine. Unit needs orders, we've got the trade route. Make a trade route. Where are we going to get you to go to? Still can't reach Kabul, unfortunately. So let's keep going to Nan Madol. It's a good trade route. It offers us quite a lot. And let's go on to... I think we need to go on to the next turn here, because we've already moved. It's probably almost time to declare a war against Greece again. Now, I think we can get one more upgrade to our religion. So I'll probably go and spend the faith and get one more apostle. And then we could go and try and spread our religion to... I don't think there's any point in spreading it to city-states. I don't think city-states bother about religion. So I think we just try and spread it to other civilizations. So let's just go back to Rome, and we'll use faith to purchase another apostle. They're quite cheap, actually. And we did have a crossbowman somewhere heading down towards this camp. You are going to work your way over here because we really need to find out where England is. We can finish you off. Oh, no. Never mind. That's actually England. I thought that was a barbarian. So we'll heal you up. Builder, you are going to... There's no point there. You haven't got rainforest. But you're going to go over here and build on the wheat. And then we'll get the copper as well. Should probably escort him with the horsemen. But we'll see how well this works. Hopefully he'll be safe. Plenty of other units around to defend us from the barbarians, so... Although there's one there, but we can easily finish that off with the horsemen. So you're going to move over here, and we'll see if we can find where England is. And there we go, we can actually see one of the English cities now. There's the barbarian in it. And we'll keep moving down with this crossbow. So we've got our apostle. Once again, we will evangelise belief. We need to choose a production in Antium. We could just go straight for the medieval walls now. Wouldn't be a bad idea, so let's go and do that. And we get to choose one more belief. So you can only have like one of each type. So religion spreads to cities 30% further away. Religious units ignore the movement costs of terrain and features. Religious spread from adjacent city pressure is 25% stronger. Boosted to 50% once printing is researched. Or Crusade. Combat units gain 10% combat strength near foreign cities that follow this religion. And Monastic Isolation. Your religion's pressure never drops due to losses in theological combat. I think them ignoring the terrain costs is probably one of the most beneficial ones. And we might actually do a little bit of religious combat later on in this campaign. These guys still can't actually win over here. I guess we could attack and then heal up. Because the barbarians won't heal. So we can just sort of fortify on the next turn. Did we actually ever get that crossbowman close enough? No, you can't do it on this turn, so it will have to be on the next one. So I think that's a good place to end the video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.